What's up, everybody? I wanted to talk about and discuss two homework questions that may be a challenge to you. My goal is to help you set it up, not solve it. You've got a calculator that technically do that for you. We're going to take a look at number one and number three. Rest of them should be pretty straightforward. Actually, I'll drop a quick hint on number four. Okay, so number one reads something like this: Aaron ran 2 1/4 of a mile in 20 minutes. Based on this, how fast will he run 1 mile? Okay, so we got to kind of read between the lines, and we want it to have 1 mile. You guys should know that a unit rate, the bottom number needs to be one. Okay, so we want a bottom number of one, and that is our miles. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 1/4 as my bottom number. I want to know my time per mile. Okay, so I've given my mile down at the bottom, and now my time needs to go up at the top. So 20 minutes per 2 1/4 mile. Okay, so that's set up for you. All you've got to do is plug it in and solve it, and you'll have your answer. Okay. Number three reads something like this: Nick is cleaning his room, and it takes him 1 3/4. No, excuse me. It takes him 1 3/4 of an hour to clean his room. Based on this, how much of his room did he clean in 1 hour? So there again, we want 1 hour being the bottom number once we divide. Okay, unit rate tells us that our bottom number, our denominator, will always need to be a one. Okay, and we want that bottom number of one, which is our hours. Okay, so I've got to determine what are my hours given. 1 3/4. Well, Coach Helms, there's only one number that's given. You're right. Well, you should kind of read between the lines and ask yourself, like, how many rooms did he clean? Well, he just cleaned his room. He cleaned one room. And so he cleaned one room per 1 3/4 hours. Okay. And so that will give us how long it took him to clean room per hour. All right. And number four, there's one number given. However, we should kind of like think a little logically, like, hey, it's painting a room. We want to know how much paint we use per one wall. Well, most rooms have 4 walls. So if you're confused, 4 is the second number that is kind of read between the line on that one. Okay, so that's how to set up those three questions on your homework. I've set it up for them for you, so you should have a pretty decent success on that those particular questions on your homework. So best of luck to you. I hope that calculator provides you a little bit of help. So